With Bitcoin building support above 70K at new all-time highs, are we going to see alts run next?
When Lambo, I'm such a degen.
Welcome to Degenny from the blockchain, where we DeFi logic, and in this episode, might Bitcoin top out here, at least for this first peak, and are we going to see altcoins rip and take a trip to the moon? There's a lot of things for me that I'm personally kind of worried about, and it's simply just sentiment. Remember in the bear market, it was all FUD, it was all blood, and everybody was bearish on crypto. I'm talking like mainstream articles and this and that, investment people. And now they're all turning around. They're all turning their tune around. That's usually, what I've found is you want to sell when there's euphoria. You want to sell when everything's green, and you want to sell when every single article is bullish. And you want to do the opposite and buy in the bear market. Buy the lows, sell the highs. That's simply all it is. At least in my little simple brain math that I do, whatever you want to call it. But I put this post out on X. This was 3/11 day, early in the morning. And it's just facts that we're seeing in crypto. The fear and greed index is at 82, or was at 82 on that day. And a few hours later, when everybody woke up in the morning, it was at like 89. We're in extreme greed. Okay? Bitcoin is also in its 12th month of green out of the last 15. That's a bull market. That is a bull market. And Bitcoin is in its 7th straight month of up action. 7 straight green months. No, I don't think it's been done before in Bitcoin. 7th straight month if March closes in the green. That is a bull market. And the halving is only 36 days, or now less than 36 days away. That's crazy. That is crazy stuff. That's top signal stuff, isn't it? You can just go through it here. And 2023 only saw 3 red months, even though it was at the lows, it started to climb up. And then this year we've seen all green months. So this is the 7th straight green month for Bitcoin. Okay? That's pretty bullish. Those are top signal stuff. Top signal stuff, like I said. And then I said later in the day, this was when I woke up, 7:41 a.m., we're extreme greed now at 89. I said, this is it. Bitcoin finally breaking through 70K, and ETH broke through 4K on 3/11 day. Resistance looks like it could be support going forward. That's what's playing out. And if so, whenever Bitcoin tops out, I'm going to look for alts to rocket ship. Okay? And then we go to March 10th, I kind of reiterated that fact, saying I'm waiting for a clean break of 70K, then some sort of consolidation in the 60Ks, so alts can rip. Or actually, 60Ks, it doesn't even have to be that. It can just go up to like 80K and consolidate in 70s, and alts will rip. That's what I'm looking for. But also, guys, I put this out on March 12th, okay? I also said this, because I'm in my first full 4-year cycle. I'm in year 4 now, 2021, 2022, 2023, and now 2024. I'm completing my first full cycle this year. And as Bitcoin sets new all-time highs this week, and the fear and greed index is in extreme greed, and alts are already popping off, I share my thoughts and opinions only about crypto. This is my disclaimer. It's not advice. This is just what I'm feeling. These are my opinions, my thoughts. I want to get them out, so I'm not going crazy in my head. I'm just getting them out. And I thank you for listening. Just listening, not doing what I say. Let's remember that. Keep in mind the losses I have taken. In 2021, I bought into a crypto payments app that also did fiat as well, on-ramp, off-ramp. And you could do everything in one app. It was actually pretty fun for the time it lasted, and it worked. It did work. And it had maybe 30 to 50 retailers on it throughout the time it was alive. And my channel was built on MBX. It was called Moby. And 100% down, gone, dead, see ya, didn't survive. Then FWT, Freeway Token. They synthesized Bitcoin and Ethereum and some other global assets like gold. And they claimed that they do Forex trading to get their yield. So you could buy on their site. It's a synthetic form of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and obviously, and you see the next one there, Terra Luna, UST, and the whole Anchor protocol collapse. Yeah, I was partaking in DeFi that were scams basically. And with Freeway Token, it was all synthetic. So you were depositing your Bitcoin to them. They supposedly were storing it in a cold storage somewhere and using their Forex trading algorithmic model to make money every day and giving that yield back to you. And I think, it worked for a few months, just like Luna and UST did, Terra USD and Anchor Protocol. But then, of course, the house of cards fell and everything collapsed because a Ponzi or a pyramid scheme, flywheel scheme, scam, whatever you want to call it, can only last so long. So I have tons of L's. I know that was early on. And then in my bear market strategy was just to kind of accumulate strong projects, Cardano, Algorand, Quant, ones that have sustained themselves through multiple cycles, years, with strong teams and, kind of like strong backing. I mean, those are kind of like ISO 20022 coins. And then I got into FET and Rose, some AI and privacy coins, and those have done better. But the point was, for me, I had PTSD from these losses. So I wasn't going with like the new shiny coins that popped up in 2023 even. I got a couple now, but that was my whole strategy. And again, I'm up between like 2 to 20x in my portfolio, my random or all my coins, and then my portfolio, I'm up to 20x on some of them. But overall, my portfolio is about a 3.5 to 4x at this point. So I'm doing much better than I was in 2021, of course, because I understood and researched the cycle, Fourier cycle theory, and understood, it's as simple as buying low and selling high. But this I put out here so people understand that I have taken losses. Nobody should be doing what I do. You can listen to what I have to say, but nobody should be doing or taking action from anything that I do. I have plenty of losses that have gone to zero. Okay, so when I say I'm looking for some consolidation here at all-time highs and alts to rip, that's just my thought, and that's what I'm doing. But if you're in Solana, if you already made 7, 10x or something from the bear market lows, and that's what you wanted to do, pull out. You don't need to wait any longer, right? But again, don't just listen to me. Do not do what I'm saying or thinking. Okay? So that's all I wanted to say, is that I think, because it's just my thoughts, right, Pac-Man? I'm waiting for alts to rip, and I'm going to say this is the top of one wave of this next bull run, or the bull run that we're in. And there's probably going to be another wave later this year. They're going to cut rates at some point later in quarter 2 or quarter 3. And that, whether it's bearish or bullish when it happens, usually when it kind of evens out and rates stop getting cut or hiked over the course of the bear market, you saw that price action took off after everything stabilized out. So the actual rate cuts from the Fed might be bearish when they happen, but once everything stabilizes out, could see another peak. So I'm going to take those 6 months of green on Bitcoin, now the seventh month of green on Bitcoin, and I'm going to say we've never seen this before. I know there's been spot Bitcoin ETFs that have been passed in January, so you presume we're seeing a lot of that money flow in, and this is why we're seeing this happen before the halving, mind you, which is we've never seen before. So all of this to me is indicating a top. It's indicating a top. It doesn't mean it's the top of the entire bull run and we're all of a sudden done after such a long crypto winter. It means that we're probably going to come, not probably, I think that Bitcoin will top out in the 70s or maybe 80K. We're going to see alts run, and that's when I'm going to get out. I'm going to sell If I can hit my targets that I have set, because everybody should have their own targets, not my targets. But if you hit your target and if I hit my target, I am going to sell because I have gotten what I want out of the crypto market at this point. I'm not going to take the extreme gambles of trying to hold longer, even though some people out there say you got to hold long. If I hit my targets, I'm out. It's as simple as that. But don't listen to me. Just hear what I have to say and do your own decisions for what works for you, because I'm certainly not some financial advisor. So yeah, with Bitcoin hitting all-time highs, look, it can't get more bullish than Bitcoin hitting all-time highs. It can't. So wherever it ends and it settles out and maybe dumps a little bit, we should see altcoins moon. I mean, you already see a lot of them have already. So when that happens, if my price targets are hit or they're close, I'm going to front run my own self and get out, because that's what I'm here to do, is to make money. Let me know in the comments below what you think of all this and what your strategy is. If you care to share, always do your own research, because this is not financial advice. It's just my blockchain reaction. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching to the very end. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, drop a comment, and share the video. Follow me on X at Degenny Crypto, and please enjoy the next episode or my suggestion to the left.